Some people see this as the first day of the new law. Others see it as day one in the fight to repeal the law, defeat all those who voted for it. Our own Kelly O'Donnell's been measuring the anger, opposition to this measure. She's with us from the Hill tonight. Kelly, good evening.
Good evening, Brian. Conservatives will tell you they think many people watched that same bill signing today and came away feeling very differently, frustrated, disappointed. So what to do about it now? Senate Republicans are fighting back with a flurry of proposed changes this week and say their voters want them to keep up the fight. The president's big moment could be seen across the room, but barely heard over the constant ringing.
Good morning, Senator DeMint's office.
At the Senate office of South Carolina Republican Jim DeMint.
Senator DeMint came out and announced that he supports a full repeal.
It ranges from a sadness to a real anger. People feel they weren't listened to.
What are they angry about? Top concerns: higher taxes, cuts to Medicare, and the federal government's new requirement that everyone must get health insurance.
People are just saying, what's happening to my country?
It's not anger for anger's sake.
No, these are not activists, not paid activists. They're not like a lot of the folks the liberals bring here that want more from government. They want less from government. They're not asking for anything except their country back.
DeMint says his Political Action Committee website has collected more than 90,000 signatures favoring repeal since Sunday night's House vote.
This is a very intellectual and heartfelt anger, because I think people understand that we're on an unsustainable course.
Today, the same day it was signed into law, DeMint and 12 Republicans introduced their own bill to repeal the president's health care reform.
I think the slogan will be repeal and replace. Repeal and replace.
Senator John McCain says the public's anger is justified.
And there is a lot of anger because people feel that they are disconnected from the people they send to Washington to represent them. And that frustration then turns into anger.
What is wrong with the people in Washington? What are they thinking?
Staffers working for Wyoming Republican John Barrasso
Senator Barrasso's office.
Keep track of calls and email and say more than 3 out of 4 of them are against the Democrats' health care reform. And Republicans say they know their repeal the bill strategy is a long shot that would be very tough to accomplish, so they're looking long term beyond November and say they hope that voters' frustration will linger and will push Democrats out of power, and then maybe they can make those changes. Brian?
Thanks, Kelly.